Inspiration, inspiration. Yeah. Isolated, once again. Loner life, I'ma represent. That force is strong, gotta fight within. Cast my doubts right in the wind. That idle time will make you right for sin. I'm broken hearted, trying to make amends. When the soul's trouble, gotta find the strength. I've been fighting all of my desperate life. Like Kimbo Slice, better think twice before you roll the dice. That's power and might, be the first to strike. A false witness won't go unpunished. Niggas be lying like all for nothing. Move around out of my circumference. I'm breaking free out the devil's clutches, getting paid back for all the times we suffered. With all the courage I can ever muster, spearheading this righteous movement. If you got a dream, you must pursue it. Keep it wise like Master Splinter. And I'm coming right about the sewage. Just for all my brothers that was brought to ruins and kept composure instead of losing. Yeah, they kept composure instead of losing. I'm inspired. Inspiration, Lord, I found it. When everybody doubted, I kept climbing up this mountain, yeah. Elevation, steady rising. Took my family out the projects and kept dealing with these problems, yeah. Confirmation, if you watching, you was born to get it popping. And failure's not an option, yeah. Inspiration, Lord, I found it. When everybody doubted, I kept climbing up this mountain, yeah. I'm motivated and so elated, congregating with the Hebrew nation. I'm fortified with this occupation, ducking, dodging those inoculations like I'm dodging bullets in the damn matrix. Steady moving in the right direction. Take a step in this groundbreaking. Shake the world from its foundation. Long suffering, now I found patience. The Bible truth will keep the saints reigning, and them new ages just outdated. Resist the devil and he'll flee from you. Submit to God and get some peace in you. Hell on earth is what the streets are do. Burn you up, straight eat the blue. My brother turned me up into a speaker's blue. That's real life, better believe the hype. Cause Christ coming like a thief in the night. Just a battle with the mind and the will to survive. If you feeling down and out, must continue to strive. And thank the Most High for keeping us alive. You better thank the Most High for keeping us alive. I'm inspired. Inspiration, Lord, I found it. When everybody doubted, I kept climbing up this mountain, yeah. Elevation, steady rising. Took my family out the projects and kept dealing with these problems, yeah. Confirmation, if you watching, you was born to get it popping. And failure's not an option, yeah. Inspiration, Lord, I found it. When everybody doubted, I kept climbing up this mountain, yeah. Inspiration, elevation, confirmation, inspiration, elevation, confirmation, inspiration. As long as you live and stay inspired.
Drum.
Yes. It's your brother New Breed coming back with some of that spiritual voltage that you all signed up for. I'm glad y'all catching another stream. I see Asia Hunter in the house. Lloyd Matthews, what's good? Karen, what's going on? Jamie Rios. I see Richard Chittum in the house. Truth Rises in the building. Nene. David Richardson Jr. was good. CJ Matthews, I see you. 88 Soul. Tracy Henry, Lon Diamond. Yes. I'm glad y'all catching another show. We got a very interesting topic today. You know, I want this topic to be very inspirational. This is not doom and gloom. This is not everybody be afraid. The economic revolution is here. Everybody's getting the RFID. Everybody's getting the mark of the beast. And we're all doomed. No, it's not one of those talks. This is more so one of those talks in which we become empowered. We become empowered, understanding that the ball is truly in our courts. The Most High God has put a real responsibility on his people. And it's going to take some work. It's going to take some grit. It's going to take some determination to get done what the Most High will have us to do. It's now time to apply the knowledge, to actually apply what we have learned biblically. It's time to apply. It's time to actually get into the ascension phase. And once we understand our true power, once we understand that we basically have these people in a very compromising position, we're talking about the workers of iniquity. We're talking about the deceitful demons that sit around a round table, plot, plan, and strategize on God's people. These people are desperate. They're terrified. They're petrified. They know that the ball is in our court. And every time throughout history, whether it been the Assyrian captivity, the Babylonian captivity, the Egyptian captivity, and so forth, when they put the pressure on us, we always were delivered. The remnant of our people always made it through. They just can't kill us. They cannot destroy us, no matter what they implement, no matter what they put in place. They just can't get it right. They can't get it right. And we need to know that this time the Most High God is doing something different. He's doing something new. He's doing something very, very creative. And he's bringing us to the next level. And the more pressure that this so-called system, this government, the more they put the pressure on us, the more creative we become. The more the Most High God begins to give us different ideas, the more the Almighty provokes us. Somebody said it right. 88 Saul says, Yah is the mastermind, not them. Absolutely. And there's some interesting stuff I want to go into today, man, about this economic revolution, this reset, and how we can survive it. There are some tangible solutions, because let's be totally transparent. It's inevitable that this system collapses. Let that marinate for a second, because we're not going to play games. It's inevitable that this system, as we know it, it collapses. Listen, the scriptures ain't steered us wrong yet. This place is going to be done. Their American dollar is not going to mean anything. There's a reason for the inflation, which we're going to get into that. But the Most High God is going to deliver his people. And not only is he going to deliver his people, but his people are going to be delivered and be in abundance once he brings us back to our rightful position. And we need to understand how to be a part of that, how to grow with the nation that the Most High God is establishing here on earth. We got to understand how to fight these devils. Not only mentally, not only spiritually, although it is a spiritual battle. We battle not against flesh and blood, but wickedness and principalities. We have to know how to fight these individuals in a tangible sense as well. And I'm not talking about going to war. I'm not talking about black extremist groups. I'm not talking about getting in arms and marching and protesting and picketing. No, wars are fought different now. They're fought by the stroke of a pen. They're fought with actually proclaiming our gifts and talents, taking them back and utilizing them within our own people. That's how you fight these people. We fund and fuel their entire economy. We are the reason why they're able to have any stability. If you take us out of the equation and we begin to actually show love and support each other, the sky is the limit. I'm telling you, the sky is the limit. This is what they are petrified of. Now, I'm going to share a source with y'all. Yep, Patrick Sargent said upward mobility, real talk. I'm gonna share a source with y'all. I want y'all to check this out, right? Fair use. Federal law allows citizens to redistribute portions of copywritten material for the purposes of teaching and edification. And that's exactly what I'll be doing in this stream. Tiffany Morant, thank you for the $20 super sticker. I highly appreciate it. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and Stacy, I see your comment. I'm gonna address that. I'm gonna address that comment because you can expect to have certain rhetoric being thrown in the chat because some of y'all are already in the know of some of the things that are in the works. But anyway, allow me to share this source. Here we go. The real cause of inflation. Shout out to my man Woke Breed. The real cause of inflation. I want y'all to hear this real quick.
Fair to say you simply flooded the system with money.
Yes, we did.
So here you have it. Branzilli admits the Federal Reserve database currency is counterfeited. That they literally are just printing the money. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, just like monopoly paper. Now, that's very important to understand right here. All right? Allow me to continue.
That's another way to think about it.
And this has put the United States of America $25 trillion in debt. Let's continue.
We did.
Where does it come from? Do you just print it?
We print it digitally. So we as a central bank, we have the ability to create money digitally. And we do that by buying treasury bills.
Now, I want you to pay close attention. They literally digitally print the U.S. currency. Somebody said printers go brrr. You can't make this up. They literally go into the Treasury Department, and the money that you see right now that's fluctuating in society, a great deal of it is actually counterfeit money. It's not real. It's digitally printed. It ain't like it used to be where you had these buildings where people were actually making the money and you were going through the proper protocols. Yes, it's digital prints. So the money that you see floating around right now, yeah, just like graphic design, Divine Lee artists, you can't make this stuff up. And this is being admitted by their people. They're admitting this. So let me get this right. Yeah, NFTs. Facts. So I want y'all to wrap your mind around this real quick. Okay. So they're printing the money digitally. They're not going through the proper protocols, which means the money that we have fluctuating has no real value whatsoever. It's fiat. The money is just to keep people basically sustained until they can process everything to digital currency, right? Yeah, they just photoshopping money in the account. This is the real deal. This is what's going on. All right, now let's continue here.
Or bonds or other government guaranteed securities, and that actually increases the money supply.
Increasing the money supply destroys your savings because what you do essentially is you create more taxes, which then makes the poor even more poor, right? So it's all about crushing the bottom, the working class citizen, and fluffing the numbers. And they want you to believe this is a war on Ukraine and Russia, the reason why there's so much inflation. No, it's inflation because they're simply borrowing for themselves and they're just printing it out. But you know what the issue is? Their money is fake. But guess what? The people believe in it. Let that marinate on you. Oh yeah, we gotta let this one cook. Hey, y'all, this is like a crock pot meal right here. Y'all smell that? The money is fake, but the people believe in it. They love it, which makes it real. Which makes it real. Now, I'm gonna play a little more of this. Yeah, somebody said you gotta get the barbecue sauce. We having a barbecue, baby. Hold on, why the sound go out? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Uh-oh. Let me find out. Y'all, hey, everybody, make sure, can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Everybody put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. And everybody thumb the video up. Okay, I see the ones. Okay, bet. Let's see. They just zapped the sound out for a second. Don't know
Congress,
what.
he
There we go.
believes, should spend money to expand its historic bailout. Fair to say you simply flooded the system with money.
Play that again.
Yes, we did. That's another way to think about it. We did.
Where does it come from? Do you just print it?
We print it digitally. So we as a central bank, we have the ability to create money digitally. And we do that by buying treasury bills or bonds.
They do it by buying treasury bills and bonds. So basically, they make sure you lose purchasing power through inflation. They have to inflate it so you can lose purchasing power. They have to make sure the scales are unbalanced. It has to constantly be unbalanced so they can constantly digitally print this monopoly paper. And you got people selling their damn souls for it. You got people selling their behind for it. You got women throwing themselves to any man for a cash app for it. For something that is not even real. It doesn't exist. It's digitally printed. It's fake, but people love it. Yeah, somebody said, I hope they enjoy the lake of fire for sure, because that's where they going. 100%. You're right. All right, let's continue.
Or other government guaranteed securities. And that actually.
On other government guaranteed securities. So what they're doing is a full-blooded pyramid. That's what it is. It's a pyramid scheme. And as you can see on this particular photo, you see the all-seeing eye, the pyramid looking down on the people. Yeah, it's a pyramid scheme. The United States currency is a pyramid scheme. It's not real.
Really increases the money supply.
Yep. So digitally printing by the Fed has created the widened wealth gap, a stock bubble, and the current economic crisis. But they want you to believe it's because of a war. Let's check this out. $4 trillion printed, another $3 trillion borrowed from stimulus checks in less than 24 months. And some people literally had the balls to call it inflation. And now the supply chains and relate it all to the war in Ukraine. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. They always, yeah, you might as well start a bonfire with it unless you're going to liquidate your assets. The paper's no good. I remember like a couple of years back, all the music videos had the money laying in a pile on fire, being burnt. Because that's what it's good for, a damn bonfire, if you're not liquidating your assets, thinking about things that are tangible, or somehow creating a barter system, right? All right, let's continue.
Congress, he believes, should spend money to expand its historic bailout. Fair to say.
Well, they believe Congress should spend the money. Now listen, now check this out. The people believe in it. They love it. So for that reason, they're able to continually oppress the poor. It all equivalates to the poor getting poor. Proverbs 22:22 reads, "Rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate, for the Lord will plead their cause and spoil the soul of those that spoil them." Oh, let's read that again, because who's going to plead their cause? Rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate, for the Lord will plead their cause and spoil the souls of them that spoil them. The Most High God is with us. The Most High God is going to be our Redeemer. The Most High God has another plan in motion. The Most High God is doing something different. The Most High God is not using a pyramid scheme with his people. He's using love with his people. He's using a circle with his people. It ain't no pyramid schemes. He's using a circle, right? Now, let me show you something. Y'all see this? And you know what this is doing right now? This is bringing me back. This right here is bringing me back to a time where I used to burn money on camera. How many of y'all been around that long? How many of y'all been around that long when I did a video where I had a stack of hundreds and I burnt them? Let me see. Probably nobody. You have to go back through my archives. And this is before my platform was big. And I said, look, I'm sacrificing this money because the Most High God got something bigger for me. So I'm sacrificing it. Somebody say, I saw the thumbnail. Leon was here. All right. So a lot of people wasn't here. Right. I said, I'm going to sacrifice this because this right here is nonsense. I'm going to burn it. I'm going to light it on fire because the Most High God already has something for us that ain't of this world. Yeah, those the good old days, Nelly, son of Yah. Yeah, so y'all remember that, right? I never thought in all of these years since I did that video that the Most High God was preparing me for something else. Now, I want to show you something. First of all, this is a 20 right here. You got somebody's face on it. This face on it. This face don't represent us, do it? This don't represent a nation of people who claim that they're Israelites. Shalom, Ak. Hey, you in the truth, Ak? Yeah, what's going on? Where your fringes, Ak? Do this represent us? Do that look like an Israelite on this? Matter of fact, I take it a step further. Somebody said the dreads and the heavier breed. Yeah, I was fat with dreads. Now I'm slim with a bald head. But look, take it a step further. This White House right here. How many Olympus Fallen movies do we have to see? How many Olympus Fallen movies with the White House on fire? How many Independence Day movies do we got to see with this same picture being on fire? So even they know that their currency, yeah, they even know that it's a bonfire. It's a bonfire. It's over. Yep, somebody said something real key. I got to go back to that comment. He said something a lot of these YouTubers would be afraid to say, but I'm going to read this man's comment. Because damn it, we don't play over here. Let me see if I can find that. And everybody thumb the video up. Everybody thumb it up. Yeah, that's a good one too. Says the war is a bailout for central banks to print even more for the future. Exactly. Exactly. Justin Wines, this is the comment I was looking for. Federal Reserve and central banks are the rulers of the world. Taking orders from the Bilderberg Group, wars always bring a new society after. Historical facts. I wish I had my soundboard right now because I would light it up right now. Now I want you to look at something. Look. Now remember, this right here is digitally printed. They don't even, listen, at this point, they don't even check to see if your money's counterfeit no more. Which is strange because the George Floyd situation, when he got put down on the streets, the cover story is that he has some counterfeit bills or something to that degree. I haven't been a place in a long time where they're checking to see if your money's counterfeit because they don't have to. They believe in this. They stand by this. When they print out enough of it and all of them look the same, it is what it is. Now I want you to look at this, right? I want you to look at this, and then I want you to look at this. Now, I don't know about y'all. I smell my money sometimes. Ugh. You know they say the U.S. currency got more germs on it than a public restroom? Now imagine somebody planting their ass cheeks down on those toilets, the public restrooms. Yeah, they say that the U.S. money has more germs than public restroom seats. That's what they say. There's a lot of demonic energy with this. There's a lot of sacrifice for this. There's a lot of death that occurs for this. So when you smell it sometimes, what you're smelling is rigor mortis. The hands of the dead bodies. For all the people that was on the block serving they people dope, creating junkies in the community. For everybody that was out there selling their body, stripping. Everybody that was selling dope to their own mama. See, this right here is built on hate. But people believe in it. So-called awakened Israelites believe in this. Yeah, they believe in this. But what you have right here, it's not money. But the possibilities of this is limitless when you believe. When you believe. Believing in something as God's children go a long way. Now, of course, the way I'm doing things is I'm operating in love. A lot of the things that I do, a lot of people don't even know this, but I pay it forward. I'm opening opportunities for people with my own money. Just so when the merchants come on the scene, I'll already buy up half their merchandise so I can give merchandise away for this. Wrap your mind around what I just said. When I have a new merchant, I'm going to purchase half their merchandise with this. I'm going to purchase half their merchandise with this. But I'm going to be selling some of it with this. But it's a coupon, though. I can give away some free stuff, right? For this. Now, that's called love. It's not built on hate. The Most High is doing something different. Once these are in motion, once these are all over the place, once these are moving, they have power. My boy Brandon, he used his ID. There's other people who use their ID as well. You know why? Because when you check in the United Nation of Israel in Google, guess what? Guess what? We come up. So that means you can take your ID, check into a room, check into certain places, do certain things. Why? Because they have no choice but to acknowledge it. They have no choice but to acknowledge it. Matter of fact, the lady was apologizing, like, oh, my bad, I didn't mean to offend you. He was like, yeah, go ahead and Google it. We right there. This is our nation. Boom. What could they do about it? So the thing is, it's power with the stroke of a pen. It's power in what we do. The ball is in our court. We have more power, more energy than we will ever know. Somebody said, Bree, you got to come to Maui and kick it with your fellow Marylanders. Okay. Marylander. Record a conversation and shed light on these devils. Okay. I thank you for the invitation. Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I got some real great advice, great news, too. Real great news. So I just got off the phone with none other than Wood Russ, my brother. You already know, eyes wide open. My brother. The spiritual Jamaica Retreat coming very soon. Yeah, this year, this summer. We back in full effect. We back in full effect. We back in full effect. A lot of those, listen, a lot of those restrictions, travel guidelines, they have been lifted. And we're going to Jamaica this summer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to announce everything on the site. On top of that, we have a marketing team that's going to get everything together. I mean, it's going to be rolled out with nothing but professionalism. Jam rock, here we come, because I know a lot of people wanted to do that, but because the pandemic hit, things went left. Things went left because I wasn't going to have people go over there and basically, you know, have to have Q-tips shoved up their nose and have the possibility of being on some type of quarantine. We don't have to worry about that no more. So everything is in motion. Yes, yes. I see the flames going up. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yep. Yeah, let me see. We got more scriptures here. We got to talk about money. We have to talk about money. I think a lot of people have a misconception of money. And it's a demonic spirit that's keeping people believing in this system that's falling every day. I mean, what is it going to take? What is it going to take? And by the way, the Jamaica Retreat is not fleeing America. It's not fleeing America. It's simply getting people acclimated to actually traveling. To a lot of people, this will be your first time traveling out of the country. Jamaica is a very quick flight. It's a beautiful place to go. It's a place where we will be doing baptisms. It's a place where we will actually cleanse our mind, drink pure water straight out of the mountain. It's a place where we eat fresh fruit. It's a place where we'll do some fasting. It's a place where we will serve our Creator and we will have communion with our Benjamite brothers over there in Jamaica. That's what it's for. Actually building with our Benjamite brothers, our counterparts. So that's what it's about. It's not about like, I want everybody to flee. I have to put that out there because people always, oh, he talking about fleeing America. A retreat is for a time period. Every now and then we all need to retreat, escape this damn program, escape the gang stalking, escape the damn enemy that's out here roaming this damn land, escape Babylon for a time period and rejuvenate, right? That's what it's about. And let me say this. There's a very demonic connection that people have with this money. And it's like, exactly, it's a rat race. Who's that girl? It's a rat race. And it's constant. When people don't understand, listen, when you fixate your mind towards things of the kingdom, all things shall be added unto you. I'm telling you right now. We got to get out of that selfish, demonic spirit and become selfless. Do what's for the greater good of your people. Yep, somebody said, you don't know, New Bree, LOL. Disconnect from the matrix world. Yep, taking a break from the mate. Yeah, we all need it. We all need it. POP Ministries just shared Matthew 6:33. If you don't mind, put that scripture up for us. Hey, Rollo, what's going on, family? I see you, brother. Now, I want to read something for y'all. Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. You cannot serve God and mammon. You will love one and hate the other. Don't you know, when you look at money for what it is, which is a resource, a defense, if you will, something tangible to help you maneuver in this system. That's all it is. Love is more powerful. Oil and water don't mix. Love is where it's at. But a lot of people don't have that. People don't want to show no love. Sometimes it really bothers me when I see a lot of brothers out here who may see somebody who down and out, see a brother who's homeless, see somebody who's struggling in the streets, and they look down on that person because they made certain mistakes in life. As if the Most High can't break you into damn pieces. You'll sit up there and look down on that brother and won't lend a helping hand because you don't got no love in your heart. People stingy. And remember, the rich ruler in the Bible, he went to hellfire. He had to beg Lazarus just to put a drip of water on his tongue. He was burning like this poor man that I negated, that I ignored, that I refused to help out, although I had a pocket full of Benjis. At the end, you're going to be begging that person because you ain't got no love in your heart. You love the money. You can't love the money and love your people at the same time. It's a damn impossibility. Just like likes are free. Likes are free. Show some love. Yes, indeed, Sophia, humility is key. And that's what happens with a lot of these entertainers. They get to the bag and they don't know how to process it. You know how many entertainers, celebrities, that have positions to do so many great things won't do it. Won't do it. So many opportunities. And the Most High God has had grace on a lot of these people. He has had grace on them to do what's right. And that's why they can't book shows. That's why the Most High God shut down a lot of things for them. He closed down a lot of doors of opportunity to the point where now these celebrities, they want to relate to the same people that they, for lack of better terms, the same people they shitted on. Excuse my French, but that's what they do. That's why I commend brothers who actually make the sacrifices of leaving Hollywood, or at the very least doing something for their people. Somebody said Elon Musk and them can end the debt in the US and change the world, but greed. Exactly. There's a lot of people. Matter of fact, we have to go to the other nations. You can take Oprah Winfrey, you could take Jay-Z, you could take you could take Will Smith for that matter. And just them three alone can break a huge deficit. Them three alone, if they were to put their money together, you know what? Our people would be straight. Even if they made certain investments, our people would be straight. But they're not going to do that because they love one. If they love money, they're going to hate the God of all gods. Straight up. Real talk. Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 10 tells us, he that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. They won't be satisfied. Y'all got to understand this, right? These celebrities are miserable because once you buy everything, once you have lived in the biggest homes, once you have drove every car, once you have traveled to distant lands near and far, once you have done everything, it gets very, very boring. Like your life becomes meaningless. You feel like you done it all. You feel like you done been everywhere, seen everything, and you have nothing to show for it. Yeah, everything gets old. So when they're not even able to have the ability to give back to their people, and trust and believe Satan has his clutches on these people. Their quote unquote black card, they cannot do certain things with their black card. They cannot pour back into their community. They can't do a damn thing because that ain't part of their contract with the devil. That's not how it works. They have to live, they are forced to live with a void, knowing they sold their people out, knowing that their people are in need and can't help them. That's a bad place to be. Yeah, they miserable. They miserable as hell. Real talk. Somebody said, discipline is freedom. Real talk. Patrick says that's why Oprah denounced Christianity, because she know God was a jealous God. Well, she denounced Christianity because she's into all kind of Scientology and witchcraft and paganism and sorcery. She got all kind of books that she's chalked up. Yeah, she don't believe in no God, man. She believes she is God. She made it. Y'all remember Oprah had the Church of Oprah. Yeah, they forced to live in a void. Let's see here. Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. We talking about what? Surviving an economic reset. Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasure upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Lay not treasures upon the earth. See, the Bible always wants us to be spiritually minded. And once you think of the things of the spirit, let me tell you something. It's endless what can be done. It's endless. I need all you chosen ones, all y'all people, to just open your minds up for a second and understand how much power we have here on these streams. In one day, 10,000 people have watched my video. 12,000 people, 20,000 people, 30,000 people in one day. In one day, if we all can grasp the concept of what money really is and how we can really make something tangible that's for our people, if we were all to say, you know what, the worst that can happen is if we give it a try as people. Even if just 20, 30% of those people wasn't just sitting back in the background just watching, thinking that it's a damn show, thinking that there are not people laboring as we speak, people laboring on the website, people laboring to set up certain technologies to be able to actually print our own mark. You know how much work goes into that? Shipping and handling to all of these people. Listen, thousands of love notes have already been sent out. Thousands. But you got a lot of people who are focused on this earth and they're not looking at possibilities. They're not looking at the possibilities. Yep. Somebody said, come together and not separate ourselves among our brethren. His sheep hear his voice. Absolutely, Patrick. Absolutely. Here we have it on my website. We're about to premiere my merch. I'm going to listen. People who have this, they're going to be getting it. It's going to be moving around. And check this out. This coupon is endless. Now, what do you mean, New Breed is endless? This coupon is endless, meaning once you get your email with your redeemable code, because the Most High's God love is endless. So let me show you how this works. You get one of these sent to your house, right? Once your redeemable code is emailed to you, you can use it on various products. Meaning, listen, you can go to my site, order my t-shirts. You can order a watch, some headphones using this, getting a discount using this. And then you can turn around and go to Brandon T. Jackson's site if it's something on there you like. And then you could turn around, once we set Shy Blood Before Dishonor up, then you could turn around, go on her site and use it. All with one code. All with one code. You won't be able to buy the same thing with that code, but you'll be able to go from place to place to place and use that code. It's endless. It's endless. And we're talking about in a time where everything is done on media. We're talking about a time where online shopping is everything. Don't you see we a chink in their armor? How many are seeing the vision right now? I see the flames in here, so I know y'all getting it. Y'all grasping what's being said to y'all. There's a chink in their armor. Product access granted. Yes. And all at the same time, you're helping the merchant. You're helping the people. You're helping the economy of your own people. Your own people. And but guess what? We doing it in love, printing it out digitally. What are they doing it in? What are they printing this out digitally for? Oh, where are you awakened Israelites at? Huh? Shalom, Ak. Where your friends is at, Ak? What church you go to? ABC 123, NBC, CCB, 2 TCB, BYB. Are you down with the BYB? That's backyard band for all my DC people. What group you in? They building churches, we building concepts to help our people. There's a difference. There's a difference. So they said the 1, 2, 3, ABC, the BYB, party with the backyard band. And see, like, and I'm not here to discredit anybody or shame anybody who doing their works. But what I'm telling you right here is they should be wanting to be aboard of what's going on. This is something that when you see the economy of your people collapsing, there's a war against small business. There's a war against small business, y'all. They want to take you out. All you people out here who say, you know what, I'm walking off that 9 to 5. And you decided that you're going to take a leap of faith. You was actually operating in faith. A lot of people took the, you know what, the devil juice, the snake venom to hold on to this. A lot of people sacrifice their code of conduct and their ethics, and damn it, a lot of them lost their souls. But the people who walk by faith and not by sight and say, hey, I've always had these gifts. I always wanted to be an artist. I always wanted to make my own clothing. I always wanted to sell my own herbs. When you took that faith to go out there and do that, do what you did, the Most High seen that. You were no longer willing to work for Caesar's system. You was it took a lot of strength and courage to do what you did. Now, we just want to present those opportunities to many more people. Because that's important. What y'all think the riots was all about when George Floyd the Freemason sacrifice was put down. And they sent Antifa out. And they sent Black Lives Matter on the scene to burn down your Target, AutoZone, and burn down mom and pop stores, to burn down, I'm talking about homegrown organic shops from our people. What do you think they were doing? They seen that we were becoming independent, and what you were going to have was you were going to have Black Wall Street sprawled all over the place. They didn't want to see that. Weeks after that debacle that took place, there's a video on my channel where I visited Black Wall Street and I interviewed multiple business owners. I interviewed these business owners. I traveled out there to Oklahoma. I met a brother in the truth over there that owns a t-shirt shop. This man didn't know I was coming. We didn't orchestrate anything. We didn't set up no meetings. I didn't know who this man was. I walked in there. I had on a shirt by Rima Word Clothing. And I don't remember which one it was, but it was an Israelite shirt. And the guy that owned the shop, he was in the truth. A native to the land, an Indian. Knew he was Israel. Shared with me all kind of knowledge about business, about what was done to our people in this here land. All kind of knowledge he bestowed upon me. I was meant to be there at that time to receive that. All the ingenuity and continuity that our people have. Don't you know that these people who conducted that genocide in Black Wall Street, these same people got to pay for what they done? That there's a spiritual seal over us where they can't cross the threshold. And now with the internet, which was made to destroy us, we can actually use it to do good. Oh, you want to shut down storefronts? You want to burn down storefronts? You want to do various things? Guess what? The Most High got another plan so people can make ends meet. There's other ways. As I said at the beginning of the show, every time they put pressure on us, we maneuver. We figure out a way to still make it. They can't stop us. Divine Lee Artist says, had to learn the hard way. They don't even service you if you don't compromise and worship their system of business. Absolutely. But you know what the issue is? Our people love their system. They love their system. People would rather see a Cash App sign on my channel than a newbreed.love sign. They would rather see something that came from them because it's a familiarity. We love everything that they present to us. Divine Guidance, thank you for the $5 contribution, says knowledge is power. Absolutely. Absolutely. Luke chapter 12, verse 33, verse 34. 33 through 34. It reads, sell that ye have and give alms. Provide yourself bags which wax not old, a treasure in the heavens that faileth not, where no thief approaches, neither moth corrupteth. Ooh, wee. Oh, let's read that scripture again. Sell that ye have and give alms. Provide yourself bags which wax not old, a treasure in the heavens that faileth not, where no thief approacheth, neither moth corrupteth. Store up your store up your kingdom currency. Store up your kingdom currency. You're too worried about money. Don't you know they use this to stress you out? They use this to oppress you. You know how many relationships are divided because of what? The almighty damn dollar. When the Bible is telling you, look, when you operating in love, when you thinking about the greater good of your people, when you make moves, when you supporting one another and you're not worried about the money. The Lord, listen, the Lord can give you anything. He can make you a millionaire overnight. He could send you, listen, he could send you $1 million in the mail just out of nowhere. Hey, a long lost relative had some type of hedge fund for you. Here you go. The Lord just gave it to you. He owns everything. You should really be concerned with pleasing him. And what pleases the Most High? Building his people. The Bible says charity covers the multitudes of sins. Charity covers the multitudes of sins. Listen, I can tell you right now, I'm a sinful man. I've had my sins. I've changed my ways, but I'm dirty, wretched, decrepit, and I'm sick just like every damn body else. But you know one thing? Charity covered the multitude of a lot of my sins. One thing about it, I was always giving. That's why I don't have to want for anything. When I seen brothers with their own business, I always support it. I could be walking through the mall. I done bought stuff I don't even like. Just because I'm like, yo, this person is like doing something different. It always impressed me. It always impressed me to see another brother doing something different outside of this society. And I always wanted to support that. I'll buy something. I'm like, I don't even want this, but I could see that this brother grinding. It's all about supporting your people. The Most High can give you everything. Don't you understand this? Real talk. Now watch this. Oh, we. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 17. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living God who giveth us richly all things to enjoy. I don't know about y'all, but I feel the rewalk. I feel the electricity in the air. I'm feeling the rewalk in here. Now it's time that we charge the rich. It's time that they know that Judah's coming. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded. Oh, no, the Most High gonna tear you down because y'all done got too high-minded. Y'all done got fat where everybody starved. Then it goes on to say, don't trust in uncertain riches. You want to know what an uncertain riches? You want to know what they look like? They look like this. This is uncertain. This is uncertain. There's no certainty in this. There's no certainty in their program, in their system. It was built on blood. It's going to fall in blood. It says, but you trust in a living God who give us richly all things to enjoy. You can have all things. He can give you whatever. The kings and prophets of the Bible, anytime they wanted something, what do? They asked the Most High. Hey, David, if you wanted more houses, if you wanted more wives, if you wanted more chariots, David, all you had to do is ask me. He didn't say all you had to do is bow before Satan, sign your name in blood on a dotted line, and give yourself up for filthy lucre to get whatever you want. He said, all you got to do is ask me. Ask and you shall receive, right? How many of y'all really believe this word? Most High can give you anything. A lot of y'all have been on your last dime, down and out. Didn't know how you was going to move forward. And all of a sudden, somebody showed up for you. The Most High made sure somebody showed up and made sure you were straight. Yep, Farah Dior, poor is a mindset. It absolutely is. It's definitely a mindset. Now, let's read this one here. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 11. Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase. Meaning if you out here selling yourself out for money to make it to the top, that's going to go away real soon. You're going to lose all that. You be on the chitlin market in no time. You done sold out, you done made moves, you done robbed the plug, you done sold drugs, you'll be on the chitlin market in no time because you got it by vanity. You ladies out here who getting money for just shaking that ass, you're going to be on the chitlin market at some point because you're going to get old. You're going to age. Everything ain't going to be flapping the same way. Your nooks and crannies are going to move in certain areas. Somewhere down the line, that turkey is going to turn into ham. And the bottom line is wealth begotten by doing evil, doing what's easy, the easy way. You won't keep that. It takes hard work and dedication. The question is, what are you dedicated to? Are you dedicated to your people, to bettering your nation? Because we at war and you understand that we are at war? Or are you dedicated to this demonic money, this system? Benjamin Franklin's, all-seeing eye pyramids, stinking ass money with a bunch of germs. Is that what you dedicated towards? Or are you trying to fight this war? Watch this, Matthew 6:33. And I think somebody shared that earlier. Therefore, take no thought saying what ye shall eat, or what you shall drink, or withal shall we be clothed. Meaning, don't even worry about it. The Most High gonna provide everything you need. Everything you need. Luke chapter 16, verse 11. If therefore ye have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, therefore if ye have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit to your trust the true riches? Ooh. Who will commit their trust with true riches? Now imagine that the Illuminati always talking about trust is what we ask for. Trust. All we ask for is trust. Ain't that what the Illuminati asked for to get to this, right? Where you think they got that from? These damn devils aren't original. Where y'all think they got that concept from? All we ask for is trust. It actually came from us. When we were a nation, we had our own currency. We had true riches. And you know what? It was built on love. And to this day, it's built on love. And it's trust. It's trust. Anybody that we work with is all, it has to be trust. You know what the problem is? We don't trust each other. How the hell the Illuminati gonna trust each other? But we can't trust each other. What's the point of being an awakened Israelite if the Illuminati can trust each other for money, to build money together, to do business together? But we don't trust each other. Can somebody in the truth riddle me that, please? Please. How are we going to get ahead without trust? Let me read that again. Luke 16:11. If therefore ye have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, you ain't even been faithful in unrighteous mammon. The dirty, wicked, filthy money. Who will commit to your trust the true riches? How people going to trust you to do righteous business? How people going to trust you to build kingdom currency? Y'all snaking and knifing each other for these damn putrid ass dollar bills. All on YouTube, all on social media, all these Negroes do is snake and knife each other. That's it. Build clout, chase clout off each other. I'm telling you, this Bible is deep. This Bible is deep. Somebody said Umar. I don't know why you're saying Umar. Yep, build on love, Dante, for sure. Matthew 6:5. And when you pray, do not be like the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogue. Well, I'm not sure why you shared that scripture. That really doesn't pertain to the topic. But that's true, though. The scripture's true. Somebody says some are untrustable because they don't take the words given to them by the Most High right. Yeah, the Bible is real deep. The Bible is real deep. All right, I got a couple more verses for y'all. Proverbs chapter 30, verse 8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenience for me. That means, listen, don't consider yourself to be poor or rich. Consider yourself to be a vessel of the Almighty. Don't allow these labels to be on you, because you may be living in a certain environment, a certain community. Don't let people make you believe you poor, because you can be spiritually rich. And because you may be making a bag, that don't mean that you really rich, because you can have a lot of money and be poor, blind, and damn naked. The question is, how spiritually rich are you? What are you doing for your people? What are you doing for your people? Proverbs 22:1. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches and loving favor. Yeah, rather than silver and gold. Your name is all you got. All you men need to understand, your name is all you got. Everybody that you come in contact with, everybody you do business with, they got to know that your reputation precedes itself, and you don't have shady business. You do exactly what it is you intend on doing. You about your word. When you start making a bag, you don't start turning your back on your people. When it's time to give, it's time to give. And understand, when much is given, much is required. If the Lord is blessing you, be willing to give, because he can take those blessings away from you real quick. Integrity is a man's worth. Scarface said it, your balls and your words is all you got. There's not a soul that could tell me that I ain't done business the right way with them. There's not a soul that could tell me that I'm out here trying to take advantage of them and swindle them. I'm not your Umars, and I'm not your damn, your pharaohs and your damn polites. I ain't none of that. That's not how we maneuver over here. Because I understand that my name is more important than a damn dollar. Issafar, thank you for the $100 super chat. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the support. Them scriptures ain't lying at all. I need to read that again. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and love and favor rather than silver and gold. I'd rather have favor than silver and gold. I'd rather have the Most High's favor because my intentions was right than have silver and gold. Because with favor, the Lord can open up all kind of opportunities for me, and I don't even have to have the money. I could be living in the projects, and I'm still sitting amongst kings. Don't you understand? I'm still sitting amongst the greats, in the line of honorable mentions. Why? Because of my name, not because of money. There's a lot of people with money with a bad name. Benzino started the Source Awards, and now look, his name over the last couple of days. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with what's going on with Benzino. Ooh-wee. Benzino is a prime example of somebody who was respected because of their name, and now he out here making tranny patties. Allegedly. Your name is everything. Your name is everything. Yeah, you know, like just like in Hollywood, all it takes is for somebody to say that person is difficult to work with, and then what happened? All kind of doors get closed. You have somebody say favor from the Most High never shifts. It never does. It never does. Yeah, you got to say allegedly, but y'all heard that damn phone call. I don't even know, somebody sent me that, because I used to always big up Benzino, because I looked at him as like the first real like publishing black, well, I don't know if he's black or Spanish or whatever, but it doesn't matter. I always look at him as the first ethnic like publishing company with the Source magazine. I thought that was big, and I always respected him for that. And the way the type of articles that came out in the Source were very informative, because I used to be a real hip hop head back in the day. So, but to see what I just seen the other day, y'all heard them damn conversations, man. That just ain't right. He let that grown man call him daddy. Ugh. He ain't say nothing. That's what gave it away for me. When he let that grown man call him daddy, that's what gave it away. I was like, nope. That's what gave it away. I say, ain't no damn way. He can't switch this one. He can't switch the narrative up on that. Somebody said, you guys won't be in Babylon forever. You will return. The second Exodus is coming up. Yeah, it's some crazy stuff, man. But your name is everything. Your name is everything. Matter of fact, let me read Ecclesiastes 5:18. We got one more. Behold, that which I have seen. It is good and comely for one to eat and to drink, and to enjoy the good of all his labor, that he taketh under the sun of all the days of his life, which God giveth him, for it is his portion. So there's where the balance comes in. Yes, you're supposed to enjoy yourself. There's supposed to come a time of relief where you're not thinking about storing up riches, although the Bible does says a righteous man leaves an inheritance for his children's children, which is important. That's why you brothers really got to consider trust funds, putting certain things up, making sure your kids can, at the very least, carry on your legacy. You want to make sure you're doing that, because even if you're not passing down, physical cash to them, you've passed down a blueprint to your children. But when you live in this life, man, tangibility is needed. Liquidating your assets. You want to survive, yeah, rest and relaxation. Facts. You want to survive through this global reset, you got to learn how to liquidate your assets. Get the things that you need. Don't be cheap. Don't be like that person who won't go get a deep freezer. Understand the difference between your wants and your needs. There's going to come times where there's not going to be food on the shelves, or a lack thereof. And you're going to have to put certain things in place to survive what's coming, because it's not going to get no better. It's not going to get no better. You're going to have to stock up. You're going to have to get your non-perishable items. Like, you got to do what you got to do. Like, you really separate them needs and wants, but get some things you want. Get some things you want to. You know, enjoy your life, love your life, relax. Like, don't be afraid. We don't operate in fear. No fear. Learn some survival skills. All those things. Yes, yes, yes. So, listen, with all that has been said in this broadcast, listen. Newbreed.love. Get yourself a love note. To every $10 contribution that's sent, in return, you will get a 1 ounce of love. See that? That's the love note. You get 1 ounce of love. And these love notes will also come with a redeemable code. Hey, listen, my melanated people, listen to me, y'all. I need y'all to check your email. Once you have gotten a love note, please, y'all, check y'all emails. I know we don't like checking our emails like that. As melanated people, I don't know what it is, but check your email, because you're going to get your redeemable code there. All right. The paper copies are more so when we're doing shows popping up, things like that. You'll be able to get access because you have these, right? But check your email to get your redeemable code that you can use on multiple things, right? Yes, sis DeMarlo says, I want a love note, please. Yes, sister, all you got to do is go on newbreed.love and order your love notes. Also, there's going to be so many updates on the site. There's going to be premier merchants there. There's going to be a lot going on there. What I really want to do in the future is I want it to be a one-stop shop where y'all can watch my content over there. We can stream over there. You can shop over there. I just want it to be a one-stop shop for everybody. In case they ever shut me down over here, y'all know where to find me. They ever shut me down over here, we go over there and do what we got to do. But it is what it is, man. I love each and every one of y'all. I want y'all to have a safe evening. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Follow me on Patreon. Patreon.com/newbreed right there on your screen as well. We got some exclusive content that I only can speak to my Patreons about. Can't talk about certain things on here. There's a couple of New Breed exposed videos that I'm gonna react to. For those who don't know, The only time I react to New Breed Exposed videos is on Patreon. I don't give these people the time of day over here on this platform. I take it over there. All right. So somebody said New Breed, is there a UK option? Yes. If we have quite a few states, I mean quite a few countries. What I'm doing is I'm linking in where most of my demographics are. So we got people in the UK, we got people in Jamaica. Of course, there's different prices for shipping and handling when you go from different countries, but just keep that in mind. All right, but you can get it in the UK. Yeah, I do have UK people who watch my channel. Yeah, okay. Nelly Son of Yah's in Denmark. Yeah, so you can still get in there and order your love note, for sure. But you know what? I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all be blessed. If y'all have any questions, actually, let me say this: if you have any questions, ask me on newbreed.love. Like, it has a chat box. Any questions you want to know, you can actually ask right there on the website, and I'll answer anything you need to know. Pretty soon, I'm gonna have like members of the team. They're gonna be calling y'all. Yeah, we working this out where every month people who have ordered love notes, they can call you firsthand. Sometimes I'll be the one calling. You know, we gonna be doing it. So I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all be safe. Shalom and peace.